That's right. Whitelist stuff starting now. Yay!
You're talking about inside your house, Anubiz? There's nothing in your house.
Yes.
Yes, it needs more stuff. There's nothing.
I know. Actually, that's another. Like I asked it earlier, and I never got an answer.
Let's see. I know how you feel, Anubiz.
Yeah, exactly. But about like furniture mods, if that was a thing or not.
It's a thing.
It is a thing. I've heard about
thanks.
it.
Okay. Done.
Which furniture mods are we going to get then?
That was
the only one that has furniture mods, really. This is something fairly new, but he's got about 15 packs of them. They are the ones that have historically on this server been unreliable. Hasn't kept his mods up to date, and one of them corrupted the Season 1 world. We had to reset about 20 minutes, but that was a long time ago. They're probably fine. Most people say they're fine. So
well, I recently saw a mod just for benches, and I like benches. I like sitting on places.
Yes.
Okay.
Can we
there
have?
are lots
Now
of
we know.
like single things.
Can we have the? If we're going to have the furniture mod that Anubiz wants, can we have the stone grinder mod that I
Well,
wanted?
now everybody gets to have something or what?
Oops, dropped a thing.
Can I have the mod where there's a potato peeler as a character item weapon?
Oh, my ship's completely empty.
You thought that was pretty good, didn't you, Boris?
Yeah. Do blocks not keep their reorientation when you're placing them?
I said magic key is T.
Yeah, magic key is T.
The blocks haven't kept their orientation for like 3 years.
Oh, so that's something that hasn't changed. Oh, damn shame.
Not listening to us, Sal.
Oh, this little welding ship. Hello. Here, you cute little thing.
You like it?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Who's welding right
what do I
now?
need for?
Oh yeah, hello. What's the welding ship called? That's all I need to know. Thank you, of course.
What did you say?
Cute fluffy bunny.
Bunny slippers? The name of it is Cute Fluffy Bunny Slippers.
Interior
For
plates. Let's do
Yes.
that. Oops. Oops. No, I didn't mean to press that one.
Anymore, so.
That's gonna be a
That's
That's
problem.
actually a reference from a movie too, so.
Oh right, I'm referencing things that I haven't even
Where's
seen.
the-
Oh, Sal, while
Yeah?
you're over there, would you mind putting silicon for Windows on your list?
I
silicon?
don't add things to the list.
Sounds like you're sending it to a hardware store. Hardware
Yeah.
store.
I
Some silicon
just-
and nails, Sal.
I just do the fetching. I don't do the putting things on lists.
Fine.
Yeah, watch that, yeah.
I'll have to do it then. I need to visit a med bay anyway because Anubiz was trying to land on my head while I was stealing things from his welder butt.
Sorry?
So you should be.
The back end of your welder butt.
Interior. Do we not have any
Well,
interior
that actually
plates?
is the
Everything is
the
currently
pink-
Anubiz's ship.
pink fuzzy
Fluffy bunny?
bunny's
Fluffy
butt.
A fluffy twat.
Can
That was
I?
it.
A fluffy twat. There you go. Yes.
Oh god.
How do you call?
Oh, did you just start building something in here?
Yeah. No, I did.
Oops,
I did.
I stole some metal grids. I can't remember
no.
how
Oh, no,
many.
that
I'll bring
wasn't
them back
me.
in a second.
I was
Sorry,
after
I'm physically-
interior plates.
I'm actually physically building. I thought you meant physically building, not just like watching a machine build something for you.
Yeah, that's such a shame. Victoria does that so much better. Yeah, speaking about which, Victoria, has anybody of you ever considered that
Oh,
conveyor?
Factorio. I thought you were saying Victoria.
I did too,
So
actually.
did I. Yes, so did I. I must
I'm
admit,
sorry,
yeah.
I've lost most
Sorry.
of my cognitive abilities as a result of working with only conveyor belts for about 2 days straight.
Oh,
And I thought you just said cockatives, so that's not. You didn't say that, just to make sure.
I don't think he's saying anything anymore. Those cognitive abilities have really just failed him.
Oh, I thought you said cockatoo abilities, so, you know.
Wow, that's pretty cool. He's skilled. Okay. I like the welding noise. Quite nice.
I like Anubiz welding things here because it goes so much quicker. I weld those 2 pillars in the front here, and he has finished almost the entire house.
Yeah, Boris still thinks that welding ships are slow, annoying, and get in the way.
Yeah.
The death traps.
The death
Still
traps.
He's just old-fashioned, and nobody's don't listen to him.
Yeah, no, I know why he thinks they're death traps, and for him, he actually has a very valid point.
Oh.
I just like making fun of him for it.
Okay.
Okay, but I am having trouble. I have to remember to keep turning it off because it'll build too many things around it if I don't.
I've mucked up my G menu.
I know. Energy's the thing. Apparently.
Let me know. Are you there, Mir?
Yeah, I'm in the background trying to weld those 2 pillars I was talking about.
Okay, yeah. Like if it looks like I'm leaving too many things behind, that's hard to get to. Just let me know.
No, it's gonna be fine.
Do people still recharge their energy by pressing down T for 5 hours?
No, it's F.
Yes. Oh, it's F
Yeah.
now. That's right.
Or F, right. Or is sitting in a ship still a quicker way of
Yeah, it is.
re-energizing? Right.
Same amount of time, less effort.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's objectively already feeling quicker. Minty, was this?
What's what? That's my ship. I'm done. Like it.
It's
It's an unfinished L or J. It's an unfinished J, depending on what way you look at it.
it's
Both an unfinished
it's a
L
very
and
crude
an unfinished J.
lowercase L written by a preschool child.
It's like it's a DOS unfinished L.
Good.
Did you say DOS? Isn't like the operating system?
Yeah, I don't know, whatever
Naturally.
font.
Oh,
whatever
I think
font DOS
of-
used.
DOS is like what you do if you haven't got a job. Yeah, just DOS about.
I've never heard of that.
Have you not?
Maybe not.
It's,
No,
I'm assuming that's a British thing.
I guess so. The workhouses used to be called DOS houses at one point.
yeah, that's true.
Are there no
was it?
workhouses?
Or was it the
Sorry, Christmas was close. I watched the Christmas Carol, so I know.
Small steel tubes again.
Alright, is that
Aren't you
You don't
worried
need to
about
click
your
up.
house floating away, Minty?
right, construction components.
Yeah, just don't touch it.
Everybody grounded their stuff, but you.
Yes, well, I don't grind stuff or ground them. I don't ground stuff or grind it.
Oh, so you don't make mistakes, you just live with them. I tried
No.
to
You
make
just grout
Sal...
stuff.
Yeah,
I tried
yeah.
to make Sal live with that philosophy by trying to get her to build the space caravan, not allowing her to grind anything down she places, and then she just cheated and did it anyway.
We should definitely do that for one of our builds. When we move on from this station, we're doing a no mistakes build.
That's easy
yeah.
for half of you, since
With-
most of you use projections.
I was going to say with no blueprints allowed.
No, yeah.
Oh wow, rude. Really rude.
Why is
I
that
don't normally
on?
use projections. It was just for this one.
My keyboard
Because he
all
had to
sticky.
make sure that he got the joke right. That nobody was going to get.
Excuse me, some people got it after extensive research.
Me, I got it straight away.
I
That's
found
our
it out
construction.
during the recording we were making. I just couldn't say anything because that would have ruined your contest. It's like unfair.
If somebody can figure it out while he's making the contest, then maybe it's not a good contest.
Yeah, it's your fault, Boris. You ruined it.
You're not invited here in July.
I didn't want to. Oh no, hold on, July. That's like their winter.
It is their winter. It's our summer here.
Mir-
that
Mir is
reminds me.
freezing.
That reminds me. Heat is a definitive problem. That
Whoa!
what? Oh yeah, right. Heatsink story is not PG
Oh
for
yeah,
Anubis.
yeah.
Never
yeah.
mind.
Okay. Mm.
No,
We-
what? Okay. My ship is freaking out.
Oh, okay. We thought you were getting excited about the heatsink story. Mia's got a heatsink story to tell, but you can only tell it when Anubis isn't here.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
According to Sal, it's
Anubis can
appropriate.
Anubis can edit.
Okay, you're right. So heat sinks. Now, the heat is a real problem that many people face on an everyday basis, and I wanted to solve that by building humans with heat sinks inside of them. So all you'd need to do is squat down, plop down a heat sink, and then reinsert another one, and bam, you're cold.
So when Mia came,
on this? Where's flopping?
I thought Mia was talking about a heatsink that you would wear like a belt, but no, it was a heatsink that you would insert, or that you would
Yep.
insert by squatting down on.
So under a fingernail, is that something like that where you insert it? Here come meteors.
No.
Am
No,
I
no.
out of everything now, Mir?
You've got large steel tubes, but no more steel plates. There should be another 1,000 inside the station if you connect up
I'll
to
go
it.
talk.
Hold
pretty-
on, let me please grab some computers, motors, and large steel tubes.
But anyway, Mia, you told that story by just rushing straight to the root bit. You had such a big build up with the theory of it and everything when you told it to me.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Yes, please.
Is it like reverse charging? So you like dock, you squat down and you dock, and it takes energy away instead of giving it to you.
Yes.
And then when it's fine, you get back up and walk away.
Yes. So in theory, you could turn humans into batteries.
The Matrix.
Oh. Oh, no, that idea was done before. I failed. No.
Well, the human heatsink thing was done before too. Do you not know Scorpius?
He had a human heat
Not
sink.
personally.
In his head.
Yeah, well, that doesn't count because he wasn't squatting down and a big metal container wasn't falling out of his rear.
Because obviously the way Scorpius was doing it was wrong.
Yes. clearly.
Yeah, obviously.
And that's just a random inserted reference to a TV show that was awesome. We'll get except for Mir and I probably. All right, so I need to put stuff into. That's the new competition on my channel. If you know what show I'm talking about, put it in the comments.
I need
will
to put
give
stuff
away,
into.
I'll give away Boris's free copy of Space Engines.
No, that's way too high of a price. Can we chip in my copy of Contraption Maker? It has a cat on the
Sure.
title screen.
All right, you get Contraption Maker. There you go.
From Mir. And Mir will
Mir.
acknowledge you and talk with you for about a minute or so while he
There you
has
go.
to give you the game. That's brilliant. I'd enter that contest to get a talk with Mir.
Where's all the things?
I might
Yes,
actually enter
can
that
be
contest.
part of the. Yeah, so that you're gonna talk with yourself.
Okay, well, I can't pull stuff into my ship anymore. How did you fix my ship?
I fixed it by sitting in it and disconnecting it and reconnecting it.
Okay, well, can you fix it again?
Okay.
Can you add that to the jackpot, Mia?
What?
Gonna talk with Mia.
Talk with you. Until he's fed up with you. Okay.
Okay.
I actually want to talk by Mia. He gives a lecture
Right, and we have to
on a topic chosen by you.
by the audience. Yeah. Let's do that. Another competition.
Thank you for volunteering, Mia.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna make this. This is gonna turn into a game show.
I thought it already had.
Okay.
you need to
You've got
provide the
things in there
music.
again.
All right, thank you.
I don't know why it doesn't work for you.
Boris was having a problem where he couldn't get things out of the drills because it wasn't really there.
Hmm.
And I was having problems getting things in and out of my ship because they either were there or they weren't there.
Okay, now that I've filled up Anubis's cargo container, I'll stand on top of the house waiting for Anubis to come here with the cargo container so I can take it out again, personally.
So the cargo container is now a mobile container. Oh, is there stuff in here for glass now?
Oh yeah, there is. No, hold on, you might be still missing girders.
Let's see.
Yeah.
God, is such a funny word.
Yeah.
It just makes me think of Bar's Iron Brew.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Made in Scotland
all, yeah.
from girders.
Okay,
Guard
don't have the stuff for Windows. Yeah, because we don't have silicon. Is that what it is?
We don't have girders.
Oh, girders are just steel plates. We can make the iron.
Dab, dab, dabs.
I'll put them into production and thus ruining everything everybody else was doing. Whoa.
That's fine because I need them.
Sal,
Yeah?
do you think this will align?
What? I need to look at your screen. What?
Do you think we get an eclipse here?
Oh, yeah, maybe. Mia spotted eclipse potential.
Probably
I suppose
not.
I
Is
should.
that a requirement of
Where
any
are you?
of any making of a building by Mir?
Well, no. It's
Where are
just
you?
that what New Vegas had. I still love the name of
Where
that
are
thing.
you?
I'm down here by the
Oh, yeah, I see.
terrace.
Which way were you facing? Ah.
Okay, maybe I'll just sit here for about 30 minutes waiting for this to hopefully align, and then if it doesn't, I'll get depressed and leave after Anubis has done most of the work. Thank you again. Can I repay you somehow? I still feel bad about stealing your house, and I generally don't do enough for you lately. So, what do you need? I'll do almost anything. Install heat sinks inside of you.
You're already giving one of my viewers talking to, so.
Well, that's just a price for one of them. That's a privilege.
Yeah, so that's doing a lot for me.
Don't be like that. You talk a lot with your viewers.
No, I didn't mean that. That's not what I meant.
And Anubiz is going to outsource it. He's above talking to them.
Yeah, you're the only one here who hasn't outsourced his editing yet. I mean, Sal has me, Boris has Almond, and Minty has made his little Minty. So he literally made his editor.
Yeah, that's the way to do it these days if you can't find one.
Yeah, good luck with that.
He showed
I have
promise.
a little potential editor too, but they eventually grow up enough to talk back, and then.
Oh yeah, I know. That's when you drug him up. Anubiz, I told you that. I told you that many times.
What did I need after that? I'm sure it was small steel tubes.
Oh, that's what I was looking for.
Who's currently producing stuff?
Boris.
Ah, okay.
We run out of steel plates, so I'm making heaps.
No,
You can
we didn't run out.
cover
Anubis
it.
just has all of them.
Oh, order.
I get to
What
blame.
order?
I get to blame Mint or. I was gonna say Mir for that, but I said Minty, so I'll just go with that.
Ooh,
All right,
I just
I'll take the-
remembered we have a second assembler in here. I
Yes,
called
we have-
dibs on Anubis' assembler.
They're all set to slave mode right now, so
All of them.
all of them. I changed them all over so that things would flip faster. but-
Yeah, I see what you mean. Oh, dang it.
So if you want, you can flip them so that they don't. But I think that they'll still work in concert even if you have ones that don't. Like you can't make two grids of like I want this one to have a master and these slaves, and this one to have a master and these slaves.
Oh yeah,
Doesn't work that
doesn't
way.
work.
I said that sounded a little bit wrong out of context. The master and
Yeah,
slaves.
totally
but,
did.
But I was sitting in the plane today, on the way home, playing Binding of Isaac, and a word that comes up in Isaac a lot is the word bomb. And Monty and I are just sitting there and occasionally saying the word bomb, and a couple of people did their ears pricked up Oh my god, I couldn't believe it. It just slipped out every so often. I was like, Monty, this is a really bad game to play in a plane.
Do you want to know a really bad game to play in an airport that I played and didn't realize that it was a really bad game to play in an airport until afterwards?
Go.
What was that? It's Hacknet. Have you ever played Hacknet?
Oh, yeah, I know of Hacknet. Yes.
Yeah.
It's good.
It looks really real.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
I was sitting there playing this game, and somebody walked by, and I was getting these looks and everything. I didn't realize afterwards until it was probably because it looked like I was hacking the airline.
That's fantastic.
Hack the
That's
entire
cool.
airport.
Yeah, like it was looks like I
yeah.
was doing something nefarious because like the
That's
game
quite
looks
funny.
very accurate.
I'd love you to get arrested by cops because you were playing that game. That was so good. So
Somebody
good.
reports me. Yeah.
Oh, jeez, that'd be funny.
There were 4 of them, all houses, together in Midnight Lane. Together lived Boris and Anubiz. Anubiz was always sorry about something. Next door came Minty and Nordic, and Minty really annoyed Nordic by calling him a beast all the time. And the next house was noisy, 'cause Apple and Melon always had domestics. But it was the 4th house that the police were interested in, because Power Suit Sal kept Mir in the closet. They all lived together in Midnight Lane, a colourful place to be. They all lived together on Midnight Lane, although together is a little bit subjective. At Boris's and Anubis's, there was a man who could be sometimes mistaken for a hobo smelling of alcohol trying to climb the walls. But it's okay, 'cause it was Anubis's Canadian cousin, drunk Spider-Man, and a little Santa's helper could be seen going house to house. It appeared when someone got tired of almond, they'd just hand them on to the next surrogate parents. They all lived together in Midnight Lane, a colourful place to be. They all lived together on Midnight Lane, although together is a little bit subjective. It seems they pissed off the neighbours, something to do with the POP50 dragon children, but that's just Boris. No one questions him, 'cause that's what happens in Midnight Lane.